It's me, the Jeff Setter, and I'm here to give you a review of the Le Meridien in Tahiti. It's June of 2013, and I've been staying at the Le Meridien. This is the second stay I've had here, and the second night. Now, the first night was in a pretty standard room for the resort, a nice room, but it was what I would call very standard. And this room is actually a Overwater Bungalow, which is a much nicer experience. Now, I'm going to give you the review of the hotel from several perspectives, and give you the lowdown on both the standard room as well as the Overwater Bungalow. So the first stay here, we stayed in a standard room, and it was using a points redemption from Starwood Preferred Guest, and the room was very nice. The one thing that was pretty standard Le Meridien accommodations, if you've ever stayed at a Le Meridien before: pillow top mattress, nice linens, and great toiletries, things like that. The one thing that I would say that was somewhat lacking was that the bathroom was not very clean. It looked sort of out of date. Other than that, things like the shower and the bathroom, everything else was good in that room. The restaurant itself, where we had breakfast, had a nice spread. You could choose between standard continental breakfast, ordering from the menu, or having the American breakfast, which included hot items like omelets and things like that. We found the buffet to be very good. And other things that we noticed in here, the main restaurant on the beach was very nice, traditional French cuisine with a lot of island flair to it, including things like fish and sashimi and tuna. Those were great. And then the pool area was very nice as well. The pool itself is a hybrid between like a standard pool, as well as it has a sand beach leading up to the pool, so that when you go into the pool itself, it actually feels like you're going into the ocean or some kind of lake, as opposed to a standard hotel pool. So it's a nice feature. Lots of places to sit around and enjoy the sun around that pool, and you can rent towels and things from the beach house. Now, the coolest part about this hotel for us is that there's a set of around 10 or 12 Overwater bungalows that are on the beach area, or right outside of the beach of the hotel. And we are staying in one right now. I'm actually taking this video from one of these Overwater bungalows, and as you can see, the views are incredible. We are right on top of a coral patch, and there's fish behind us, underneath us. There's fish swimming around. There's people doing all kinds of water activities. Some of them might even make it into this review. And all kinds of really cool elements there. In the background, as you can see, you actually have a view of the island of Moorea, which is a mountainous island that we're going to be staying at later in our trip. And the Overwater Bungalow itself is nice. There's a 4-post bed with a nice net around it. It looks very romantic, like a honeymoon couple would be using. The floors are nice. They're nice wood. Some of the tile in the room is a little bit out of date, and one of the things that we notice is that, and this is probably inevitable, is that a lot of the doors have trouble opening because being out in the water and the expanding and contracting of wood just makes it so that not everything's completely level. But we'll endure those minor little things here for what has turned out to be a great stay and a really good experience. And really, I can't wait to come back and stay in more Overwater bungalows. If you have the opportunity to choose between a standard room and a bungalow, obviously you'd want to choose the bungalow. It's a much more spacious experience, and then just the effect of being in the water is absolutely amazing. You can hear the sounds of water. You can wake up to the fish. You have all kinds of cool things, and actually there's not really a lot of bugs on the water as well, at least to our experience. So not everybody has that choice though, so you might need to pay a little bit of money to upgrade or even use your points and miles. But if you do have the opportunity, we highly recommend it. And really, we would recommend staying at the Le Meridien again. It's very close to the airport, pretty easy ride to get from Tahiti International Airport, or PPT Airport, to the property, and we've enjoyed it. So hopefully you enjoy my review of Le Meridien Tahiti. It's been a good experience, good food, good accommodations, nice bed to stay in, great things like toiletries and things like that. Nothing to really complain about. The pool's nice, and everything here has been good. So thank you. That's the Jeff Setter review of the Le Meridien in Tahiti.